we live? Might be having some technical issues looking at the PC.
Yeah, there's a slight lag here. Hello? Hello? There we go.
We're kind of like that. Sorry for the introduction to that video. That might have looked a bit weird, but we were kind of trying to figure out whether we were live or not.
That's true. That's true.
Small computer error there somewhere. We weren't staring menacingly at you, or I wasn't staring menacingly at you.
I was.
She was. She always does. You'll have to get used to that. Anyway, sorry. Welcome to this live video. Sorry for the weird style once again. Technology and all that. My name's Jamie. This is Georgina.
Hello.
And we are here tonight to talk about Titan, and more specifically the For Science expansion.
Yes, which must be said that way.
Must be said that way. It is in the actual rulebook.
Yep.
So there we go. What is For Science exactly? Obviously, sorry, we are going to go through the prototype and the expansion right now.
Yes.
Once again, everything you see here is a prototype. Please keep that in mind. What you get will be much nicer and the right colours and all that kind of thing. We just have to do with what we have here, as it were. However, if you guys have any questions whilst we're explaining these, please leave them in the chat and we will get round to them during the game or just after. Yep. Okay?
I will be constantly looking down. I have a phone here. I can see your comments.
They can see it on the camera, so...
You can see that on the camera. Look, hi Mum. Okay.
So, what is the Science expansion? Exactly.
It's an expansion for Titan.
It is an expansion for Titan. Basically, it's kind of like the follow-up to the Alien expansion. Obviously, you know, we've discovered there is more on Titan than just resources to be mined. There's also lots of scientific research to be done in the name of profit, obviously. And
science.
But mostly profit. Because the credit's what it's all about, people. So, basically, Stargrill has dispatched its scientific teams in order to help you during your mining operations on Titan. They take the form of a new mining rig, so we have now a 6th rig colour, which is the science building. And these rigs, they act exactly like a normal rig, but they don't produce resources like normal rigs do. No. Instead, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be activating the science board, which must also be said like that, just like the title.
It's actually called the research board, but...
Science board, research board, potato.
Fine.
So, how does it work exactly? Like I said, we don't produce like one resource in particular. We can produce many different effects. Yeah. At the beginning of the game, all these effects are locked. As you can see, they're all these empty beakers. However, every time we activate a science rig, we may unlock one of these abilities. So we basically just take the tile and we flip it over, and now it's green up, as we can see, and now it is activated. No matter how many science rigs we activate, because they follow all the same rules for rigs, so the more science rigs we have in our network, the more activations we can get out of our rig, but we only unlock one ability per activation. Yes. Once we've done that, we can activate any ability which has been unlocked in any combination. So if I activate a science building, I have 2 drones on it, I'll get 3 activations out of it, I'll unlock one power, and then I can activate up to 3 powers, the same powers, different powers, any combination, and in any order. Yeah. So that's always useful.
It's cool.
There are 6 categories, 4 which are for the standard resources, so silicium, titanium, hydrocarbons, and water. Yep. There is 1 for tollens as well, and there is 1 for science. Yeah. Generic science. Each of the resource categories is, of course, themed to that resource. It has powers which revolve around it, those resources. The science one is slightly more varied and can do multiple different things. For each of the standard resources, there are 2 abilities which are always the same, but just typed to each resource. Yeah. So, for example, you can sell 1 cube of that resource for 1 credit. Yeah. Or you can double the amount of a resource that you have. Yeah. That's the same for all 4. Yeah. And then we have 1 power each, which is a bit different. For silicium, you can take control of you may take control of 1 rig, i.e. place down a module, for its cost -1 silicium. Yep. But that is on top of the activation, of the action you get every turn. Yes. So you could potentially take control of 2 rigs in 1 turn. Yeah. And pay -1 for that rig. For titanium, you can break a pipe anywhere on the board. Yeah. We don't have to have a drone there or anything, you just break it. For hydrocarbons, you can load or unload your drone. So that's always useful in different situations, whether you've just moved with resources, etc., etc. Yeah. And then for water, you just like with the rigs, you can accomplish a planetary order for its cost -1 water. Yeah. Then we have tollens. That's slightly different. This one allows you to discard a tolerance cube which is on one of your drones. This one allows you to halve the amount of tolerance in your hold, obviously, because you're always halving and rounding up.
Yeah.
You can't go down to 1. And then here we have, you can send 1 Tollens cube to the core, which can be fun as well if people are mining the core. Once again, depending on the number of activations you have, you can activate any of those which have been unlocked as many number of times, as many activations as you have. And there we go. That is basically the core rule of science. Their modules work the same way, their rigs work the same way. Compared to the Alien expansion, where it was very random in the setup, and then you got to know it during the game.
Yes.
This is kind of the opposite, whereas you know exactly what is available to you at the beginning, and then you kind of build it up as you go along.
Yeah.
So it's another take on it. It's another rig. Yeah. Obviously, the 2 expansions are perfectly playable if you're asking yourself that question as well. Yeah. For a bit of a bonanza session. But there you go. I think the best way to show it to you anyway is just to get into a game and see how we do. So we have already done our landing phase here. We're good to go. So we're going to go straight into our deployment phase, the first cycle. Georgina is first player, so I'll let you choose a building. And I imagine it's going to be science because we're all excited to play with science.
We want to try science. So I will take science.
Okay, cool.
Thank you. I am going to place it here.
Okay.
So I get 1 water and 1 titanium for that placement, which go into my shuttle.
2 victory points.
And 2 victory points.
And we fill up the rig as per usual. Okay, so that's your rig. Then mine. Okay, so you've done that. What do I have in my... I'm missing a bit of water. I'm going to put down a blue because I am missing a bit of water here. And I will put it somewhere I can really use it. I'm going to put it here.
Okay.
Tuck. So I get 1 titanium and 1 silicium.
No victory points for that, but it is a lovely
5 deuterium building.
Deuterium-rich building.
Okay. And there we go. I get 0 points. And I fill up, of course, with... I've done it again, haven't I? I put my resources into my dropship, not into my hold. There we go. Hopper. And we're done. Right. Okay. Shall we?
Cool. Let's do it. I'm going to start by... I'm going to activate it, aren't I?
It kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense. Let's be honest.
So I will go ahead and do that.
Okay.
So I'm going to take 1 titanium for the pipe placement. I activate the rig, so I get to unlock a delicious new power on here. I'm actually going to unlock this one.
Okay.
That lets me double my current quantity of silicium, which is the only thing that I can currently do. It's the only part that's unlocked, so I'm going to use it. My silicium goes up to 4.
Okay. Your drone movement?
I have got my drone movement. I will go... I'll go here, I guess. I mean...
Prepare another activation.
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to be a bit boring and just prepare my moves. I'm going to drop this silicium. I'm going to take drone 1 and I'm going to move it to this water building.
Okay.
Up to you.
Okay. Well, I mean, I may as well activate it again.
Whilst we're here.
Yes, as I'm here. Okay, so I'll activate it again. So I don't get any resources for having placed the pipe there, but I do get to unlock a new technology. I'm going to do this one.
Okay.
Which is the one that lets me take control of
a platform.
So upgrade a platform for its cost -1. So that's like an additional. So I'm going to do that.
Okay.
And then I do get to activate. I've rapidly run out of place, which is kind of the. But I will take 1 additional.
Well, you can activate them in the order that you want. So if you wanted to buy that rig, for example, you could activate that one first and then replenish.
Yeah, that's true. I could do that.
I mean, it will cost you 4 minus 1 for the ability.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So I'll do that. Thanks. I'll do that. I will.
Helping colleagues.
I'm going to put a Tollens module on top of this because
4 points.
For what I have in mind, much Tollens is going to be happening.
Oh boy.
So I put one of my little control tokens on there to show what I just did.
So that was your first activation. You have a second one.
My second activation, I'm going to double my silicium. So I'm back up to 4.
Okay.
I can resolve that first planetary order.
You could.
I'm actually going to do that.
Oh, okay.
Because this water is taking up precious silicium space.
Silicium space.
So I'm up to 11. I mean, that's pretty good. I still have my drone action that I can do. I have my drone action that I can do, and I can actually still upgrade another building if I wanted to. Oof.
I mean, you could technically do it, yeah. You have enough.
Technically do it. We have the power. We have the technology. I'm going to put it there. It's going to cost me 4, which is a lot, but I have it.
You do have it. It's a lot, but you have it.
Sure, why not?
Only needing points.
So,
what module would you like?
4. I'm gonna take silicium.
Okay.
Yeah. Titanium.
Okay.
Yeah, because that could also be useful.
Okay, that's 5 points.
So 5 points. Oh, I'm gonna have so much.
Yeah.
So much tolerance coming my way, however. Okay.
Well, one of the objectives is to have tolerance, so
it is.
It
is. I knew that. That's why I did that.
Of course. So I think I'm going to be boring once again, and I'm going to absorb this titanium.
Okay.
I'm going to activate my drone number 2. That's going to come here. Going to come here.
Okay, so that costs you a hydrocarbon to do that.
It will cost me a hydrocarbon
to
do. Oh no, I only have 1 though. I don't really want to. No, I'm just going to put it here for now then.
Okay.
I don't want to burn all my hydrocarbons. And that will be. I only have 1 water. I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
I don't want to get a load of water. Yeah, sure. I'll get rid of 1 water and 1 silicium for 2 points, please.
Yes. 2 points is full.
Okay. And your turn.
All right. So the rest of the cycle is going to be a little bit less exciting for me. I'm going to take this. I'm going to take this out. I will for my drone action. That's not a bad idea. My drone action. I've got drone number 3. Is actually going to move here.
Right.
But then it's going to destroy a pipe.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to spend 1 of my titanium to destroy this pipe, which is removed from the game. And I can't fulfill that. There's nothing else I can do. So that's the end of my turn.
Okay. I am going to...
For some reason we've jumped out of the live chat. Carry on.
Activate this water rig to generate 1, 2, 3 water. There we go. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to spend 1 titanium to pre-activate a drone. Have it come... Sorry, to have my drone number 3. Oh, do I really want to... I do want to pick that up, but at the same time...
Sorry.
That's going to
Technical difficulties.
Sorry,
Sorry, guys. I see that there have been a few comments which I actually didn't get to see because, I don't know, something happened.
Well, I'm going to come, pick up this cube with deuterium, bring it back, drop it into my hold. There we go.
We have a question from Owen Hermson asking what size the card sleeves are.
Yes.
Owen,
funny man.
There
funny
are no
man.
cards in this game. None. Not 1. You don't need sleeves. He knows what he did.
Your go.
Okay, so for any of those wondering at home, Owen is a colleague. He's trolling us because he can. This is my 4th turn for the cycle. I'm going to take back my final resource. And then... I'm going to prepare for the next round.
It's under warranty, it's fine.
Yeah, there we go. That's it. I can't do that one.
And I think that, so you have activated those 2, but I do not have a lot of hold space left, sadly. So I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. I could do that. Oh, oops. I will activate, put this pipe here rather.
Okay, so 1 silicium for your pipe.
That's it. And then I am going to unlock, so I'm going to have 1 activation, excuse me. With this, I will, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 3.
Oh, Daniel's watching. Hi, Daniel.
1 water. 1, 2, 3. Really not far off that, but sadly I cannot do it. Almost had it. I will. What am I going to unlock?
You get to unlock a thing.
I do get to unlock a thing, and that's what I'm trying to think about what I want to unlock.
Being able to move pipes around.
I was literally thinking. I think that's the best one for me at the moment. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to move this pipe, and I'm going to put it here.
Ooh! Oh no!
Dun dun dun!
Oh, no.
Didn't see that one coming, did you?
No.
So, even though there was a resource under it, unless it's tolerance, we don't take it. So, and it doesn't activate rigs either. That placement. So that was my one effect.
Okay.
Then I can move my drone. So drone number 3 is going to come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, minus 3, 2.
Yep.
That is 2 cubes.
Okay.
Up.
So you choose a module.
I will choose a module. I'm going to take a science module.
Oh, very nice.
There you go. So that's 2 points.
I have scored you your 2 points.
Easily 2 points. And that is... So that was my 4th action. I should have moved my... Sorry, 3 was there. This is drone number 4 that was here.
Okay.
And that's it. That's the end of my turn.
Okay, so end of the cycle.
Yep.
We both get to extract from buildings that we have purchased.
So you get some tolerance, and I get some deuterium.
Lots of tolerance. I have a plan, I think.
She has a plan, people.
I have a plan. It'll be fine.
Beware.
This isn't going to get utterly out of hand really quickly or anything. Okay, so for the next cycle, you become first player.
I do indeed.
And we
get rid of these remaining rigs. Up, put these to one side. There we go. Up, then we flip over the new ones. Up, and then... Oh, what are we going to take? What do I need? What do I need right now? I think it's going to be silicium, actually.
Why would you do that?
I knew it. I knew you would need it. This is why. Plus, I'm going to put it here. So
of course you are.
I'm going to put lots of... I need lots of activations, and it'll make it annoying for you to get it. But me as well. It's not exactly great, but still, we will figure something out. Okay. What would you like?
I disapprove strongly of your choices. Well, I could go for science, I guess, but that wasn't really what I was. You've
thrown you for a loop.
You've weed on my cornflakes.
Not something I do every day, but
okay. Well, that's no good, is it? That's not what I wanted at all. Just to, I'm going to take science.
You're going to take science.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to put it here. Boom.
Done. Well, you get a silicium.
I do get a silicium.
You get a silicium. Well, there's another silicium there if you want one.
Yep.
Plus, you have a silicium building. What are you on at me about?
Yeah, but I wanted lots and many. That said,
come and get it.
With science, I can multiply what I have, but I have to have it before I can multiply it. So, yeah.
Right. Okay. So my action is the first.
Okay.
So what did I needed?
So 5
one
points.
of that, one of that, and one of that.
Many cubes.
I'll only have one activation though. If I do this, I will only have one activation. I'm gonna pre-activate my drone number 1.
Yep.
Which is gonna come here. And pick up a tiny cube.
All right.
Then, for my actual activation, I'll get one out of that. If I could just generate one. But then I can't take it for -1. Whoops. No, in my head this was going to work, but it's not going to work. I would actually need to actually no. Okay, well you don't get a tolerance today, George. I'm going to go here instead with my pre-activation.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
Yeah, maybe.
All right.
Well, I do have a pipe to your base now, so I might as well make the most of it. Anyway, so I'm going to activate this. So you get your tolerance. Your tolerance removal from your module.
With pleasure.
And then I'm going to get 2 activations out of it.
Yep.
So I'm going to get, and 1 water from putting the pipe down. That's very important for me.
Nice.
I'm going to activate this ability, which allows me to produce a resource. So 1 type of resource per turn. So I'm going to produce 1 silicium. That's what I want.
Yep. That's what you need to do.
1 silicium.
Yep.
And then I'm going to not do that because it isn't activated. Bummer.
Are you sure that's what you wanted to do?
Yes, well, I'm kind of committed now, aren't I? At this point, I will... It's not the worst. It's not the worst thing I could do. I'm going to move... I'm actually just going to move another pipe. and go, for example, here.
Okay.
And that will be... Actually, no. Actually, I might do that. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm going to do it like that. Your turn.
Okay. Well, let's start with a section of pipe. It's going to go here.
Completely botched that turn, but never mind.
Didn't you?
I did.
Didn't
I
you
really
though?
did. Wow. Well done, Jamie. Well
Okay,
done.
so I've placed there. I get my silicium for having put the pipe there. I'm going to activate 1, 2, 3, 4 plus my module.
Yep.
So this goes away.
Okay.
Boop. And I get 4 science activations. So I get to unlock a new power.
Yep.
I am going to very quickly be in some trouble, so I'm going to do this.
So it is ready for you.
Yes, so that allows me to half the amount of tolerance that's in my hold. I'm not going to activate that right now because currently I don't need it. However, what I am going to do is I'm going to use 2 of my 4 activations to generate some silicium.
Okay.
So 2. So you can generate any resource you want, but it has to be the same type every time. So 2 silicium. For my second activation, I'm going to double that. So that's going to go up to
4.
6.
Oh, 6. Sorry, yeah, no, you already have 1. Okay, cool.
And then for my third...
For my next trick, Maestro.
That was 2.
That was 2.
That was 2. So 3 and 4... I'm going to do...
Double silicium up to 12. Oh, no, I have no space.
1, 2 pipes, and I'm going to go boom.
So that's 1 tolerance.
And boom.
Okay. That works.
So that has essentially taken me down to the centre for freebies. So I get to put 1 token here.
Okay.
And there we go.
Okay, then.
Hang on. Drone. I'm on turn 1. Drone 1 could hang out there. It's being useful. Yeah, drone 1 can stay there. I do not have any deuterium to do that planetary order, so I'm not going to do it.
Okay, then. So, commence Operation Hangout. I needed to either get 1 water.
Yep, which you could do by...
Which I could do by reactivating that. This is true, I could do this. I'm probably going to do that.
Yep.
So,
also much science.
So I'm going to get 1 water.
Okay.
Aha.
So you have 3 science activations, but I get...
No, I only have 1, 2. I'm not connected to that yet.
Oh, no, sorry.
Not connected to it yet. So what I am going to do
My module activates for me.
Yes, it does.
I removed the cube.
So you are fan. So I'm going to spend a lot of this. So I kind of want to regenerate some stuff behind it. But I can also do that with my deuterium. So I'm going to activate this.
Okay.
Then I have 2 activations. I will double my silicium in order to get 1. And then I'm going to do a planetary order -1 of cost.
I bet I know which one
So it's going to be 4 water.
Yeah. Ooh, he's going for Mars.
4 water, 1 deuterium.
Yeah.
1 tolerance.
Yep.
1 titanium.
Yep.
1 silicium.
Yep.
And 1 hydrocarbons means Mars. Boom. Done.
Okay.
10 points, please.
10 points. Hop.
Okay. That's a good start.
It is.
Obviously, I'm quite empty of resources right now. But I can still do the other planetary resources here for 2 points.
Very nice.
During my turn. And then I have drone number 2, which is chillin' and illin' over there. He is going to come to... He's going to come here and pick up a little cube. There it is.
Okay.
And that's the end of my turn.
All right. So, next up for me. So, being able to displace pipes is super handy.
It is.
Very, very useful. I might... could come back to here. I could kind of use starting maybe to go down towards the centre as well. That would be handy. Let's continue and say what's the worst that could happen.
Excuse me.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and activate science again.
Okay.
So that's 4 activations because my drone is still there, plus my modules, so I get to remove one of those. So I'm going to I mean, I might as well stick to my silicium strategy at this point.
It works so far.
It works so far. So activation number 1. I mean, I could double my silicium, but that's a lot.
You only have 3 spaces left.
I only have 3 spaces left. So I could start by upgrading a building for its cost minus 1, because I can do that. Okay. So this is currently a little bit expensive. It's 5 reduced to 4. I have lots.
Yeah, you do.
So I can do it.
Okay.
So I'm going to do the 4. So that gives me 5 points.
Yep.
It's a bit of an expensive move, but we'll see how it goes. I'm going to take a... I'll take a titanium again.
Okay.
Please.
Titanium?
So that's another... no, titanium.
Oh, titanium. Sorry, I thought you were generating more things.
What a week.
My idea.
There we go. Alright. So there we are. So that was activation number 1. Yep. Activation number 2, I'm going to double my tolerance.
Tolerance, titanium. Silicium. It's been a long week.
Tolerance.
It's been a long week.
Oh my word. So that. And then activation 3 and 4. I can't do this again because I've done it. So I'll do this one, which is just going to get me 2 extra tolerance. I could get 1 and move a pipe. Because the moving pipes thing is really cool. Yeah, I might do that. I could move this one. Move it here, I guess. We'll see how that goes.
Okay. That works. My turn?
Yep.
So, I am going to connect up to this silicium rig. So I'm going to get a tolerance for that.
Okay.
But it didn't matter. And I get an activate and get 1 silicium.
Nice.
Then number 3, I will... Ooh, you kind of hoovered up the buildings there.
I have.
You have hoovered buildings.
However, I'm going to get many and lots of tolerance.
Yes, I noticed that much.
Very soon.
Okay, I will leave that there for now. Okay. I'm going to buy that eventually. And it is... Which order is that? No, I'm good. Your turn.
Okay. I mean, I still have a lot of options. I'm just trying to figure out which one is going to be the least wasteful. Because I'm going to, like, by the beginning of next cycle, which is going to be soon, I'm going to be having space problems.
Space problems in space.
Space problems in space. Okay. I mean, the whole point of doing that was to be able to get down. So I'm going to do it. Okay. I'm going to place my final type here. It. So 1 Tollins, and then I get a control token.
Okay.
There. Okay.
That's not a good sound.
It's not, is it?
Yeah. Normally 1 free deuterium per cycle that's not the sound you make.
No. I need to make space because I'm going to have a lot of stuff coming in. So basically all of this, so I'm going to make space by spending a hydrocarbon. I'm going to move drone number 3 here.
Okay.
Which will allow me to upgrade that building.
Oh, yes, you can. This is true. With all the silicium. Yes,
I have so much.
You do have a lot of silicium. Okay.
So I'm going to upgrade that building. I'm going to put a I'll put a silicium module on it. Hey, what the hell?
Double silicium.
So that's 4 points.
Cube. Okay.
So that has cost me
3.
4.
1, 2, 3. Oh no, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2.
2.
My bad.
Cheaper than expecting. I was kind of wanting to free up more space than that. Never mind. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Okay. Well, before
I could do that planetary order, I guess, to free up some more space.
If you wanted to.
Yeah. No, I need my titanium. I need it.
Okay. Cool. So I'm just going to mine down up into the core, which is 1 more tolerance.
Yeah.
But it's fine. Unlike you, I have a lot of space. And drone number 4 is going to come here.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 minus 2, 2. Tuck, and I'm going to put a... Ooh, I'm going to put a Silicium one on this as well, I think. So 4 points for me, please.
4. 22.
There we go. And done.
Okay.
Your last action for the cycle.
So, just going to take back this extra Silicium, which I really needed. I should have unlocked that. That would have been a way smarter thing to do. Okay, never mind. Okay, so drone number 4. Drone number 4 could just kind of hang, I suppose. I'll move drone number 4 to here. See how that goes. Okay, yeah.
Sounds good?
Yeah. That's the
all right then. So, that's the end of the cycle.
Yep.
So we all draw up, as per usual. So I would get a tolerance from that. So obviously you own that, but you are not connected to it, so you don't have to. And there we go.
I get 2 from the core, however.
You do, and I get 1. 1, 2, and 1.
And how much space do I have left now? None.
None. Boom. Perfectly calculated.
Okay.
Right. Well, there we go. That was 2 cycles of the expansion.
Yep.
So I think with that, you guys have got a fairly good idea of how it all works.
As you can see, it gives like the science expansion is really cool. It gives you a lot of extra possibilities in terms of your strategy. It can be a real boost.
It can, but the more you use it, the more you have to manage other things afterwards.
Sure, exactly. Like, having lots and lots and lots of extra resources is great, but then, what are you doing with them? And it's like, especially with the game how it is now, I have a ton of Silicium that I can't do anything with because everything has been upgraded already.
And that's getting you a lot of tolerance, and there is no tolerance rig on the board at the moment, so getting rid of that tolerance is going to be very difficult.
I have unlocked that, however.
You have that, could get rid of 2 of them and then 1 of them.
Yeah.
So, but once again, that is extra activations.
It is.
So there you go. The science isn't meant to replace the other rigs. It's meant to be a more, how shall we say?
It's supposed to augment.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
That's the one.
I mean, because you do have this particular technology that allows you to create one resource of any type, which can stack. However, you can only create one resource of any, one type of resource per turn. So that will help you if you don't have anything else, but it will only help you to a certain degree. I love the thing where you can move pipes around. I think that's really cool. Obviously, I'm digging the whole kind of like double your one type of resource. That got you 10 points straight off the bat. Second cycle. So that's cool.
It provides quite the accelerator.
It is
but there's this feeling which I can never escape when I play this, is that the more it's almost like a double-edged blade. Like the more you use it, it accelerates everything, the good like the bad.
Yes.
And once again, you can't come empty-handed to the science rig.
No.
Like you have to give it something in order to produce more. You can't come with, you could come with no Silicium, then you have to spend 1 activation on that, then maybe another, and then double it. You're already at 3, so your drones are all on that building, all on that rig. They're not doing anything else. It stacks up. It can get pretty high.
It does. Also, obviously, the science rigs, being able to activate them a certain number of times. Once all the spaces around them are filled up, that's it. You're kind of stuffed. So you need to try and find something else you could do. I think the danger, perhaps, with the full science strategy is that you end up just completely ignoring deuterium.
Yes. Well,
which means you can get quite a big points lead during the game. We played a French game just before this one where I kind of went all in with the science, and I was getting a lot of points, but I had nothing in my hold apart from resources that wouldn't get me anything at the end of the game.
And a very small network, and once again, this is a 2-player game, so we're fairly squished together for science. Obviously, if when you're playing with more players and everybody's trying to get for science, if that's what they're trying to do. Then that in itself can be another thing you have to fight against. Whereas maybe somebody sitting in the corner going, well, I have a load of space here and access to a load of rigs, I'll just take these. So, there's always that to take into consideration as well. Once again, it's the kind of like the baby brother of the Alien expansion.
Yeah, definitely.
The way that you approach it is flipped.
Yes.
You learn about it during the game, whereas the Alien you kind of have to, you know about it before and then you build it, whereas the Alien is built before and then you have to learn it. So.
This is kind of kid in a candy store kind of stuff. Like you've got all of these options available, you kind of want them all at once, you're kind of going and flipping them over. There were lots of things that I did there that I probably didn't do at the right time.
Possibly.
It is a kind
but
of
you have so many options.
You do, and it is very tempting to just kind of go for them all and try and get as much stuff as you can at once.
For sure.
And I know that probably people who are watching at home was thinking, what on earth was she doing?
Well, I fluffed up that first turn. Well, was it first or second or whatever? During the first cycle, I was one turn. I was like, "Oh, do this." Oh no, I can't. Never mind. So it happens.
Yeah,
it happens.
It does. But I mean, it definitely brings an extra dimension to what's already quite a complex game. I think Mathieu, the author of the game, told us that it doesn't add a lot of playing time to the game because really it's not.
Well, it's like the Alien expansion. There's extra thoughts to go through, but same number of rigs, same number of turns, nothing changes. So the game is the same length technically. Yeah, that doesn't change.
Yeah, sure. So, the only thing that it can potentially add is obviously thinky time. Thinky time.
Georgina 2019.
Or AP time. You just sit there and go, "Bah," all the possibilities that you have.
That's a general game of Titan anyway. So.
It can be. But yeah, I mean, I think this is great. Obviously, I'm massively biased, but but I really do think it brings something extra to the game. And if both players are like going all in and just exploiting the hell out of it, oof. Yeah,
it can be rough. It can be rough. Sorry, that's not rough. It's something it can grow very quickly and everybody can take advantage of it.
Yeah.
It doesn't forcibly. It doesn't. Well, obviously, it does not lead to an automatic win.
No,
because you're ignoring so many other things. But if you can leverage what you get.
Yeah, definitely.
Like in any Euro game, if you invest heavily in it, but you can leverage your engine, as it were, then you're good to go.
Yeah.
Before we stop, are there any questions that have popped up, just in case? Obviously, we're going into the last couple of days of the campaign. Once again, a big thanks to everybody for supporting us, especially the last couple of days with the social stretch goals and sharing and talking about Titan. That has had a obvious effect,
it has,
to say the least, which is great, and we're kind of excited for the last 48 hours. We've got a lot of subscribers on the Kickstarter page, so even if they're low profile at the moment, they'll get an alert on the last 48 hours, and hopefully that should transform into quite a lot of backers. So all those kind of like high bar stretch goals that we revealed earlier, we'll get around to them.
You never know. And I mean, we've had a few comments about the sort of bigger the sexier stretch goals being quite far ahead. I mean, obviously, what you're already getting with Titan is huge. I mean, really, like the component quality of this, the amount of stuff that you get is already massive. So obviously the big sexy stretch goals like the alternate rig designs and things like that we've had to put quite high up because they have a cost.
So they have quite a substantial cost as well.
So we've tried to be realistic about the stretch goals. Obviously we want to get this project to you guys without going bankrupt in the process.
That would be nice.
So we've tried to be realistic about the stretch goals and only offer you what we know we can make work. But already. The basic Titan that you get is already an absolutely fantastic product. We're really, really happy with it, and we know that you guys will be too. So don't despair about the stretch goals. If we reach them, that would be amazing. If we don't, you're still getting something that's really, really great.
Sure.
So hopefully,
was there any questions? Sorry,
there have not been.
Okay, cool. Yep.
There's a comment from just chatting amongst themselves. We've had. David, who said he has to go to dinner, he'll catch later. David, if you have any questions when you watch this video, just leave them for us in the comments underneath the video, or you can just take them over to the Kickstarter page. It's entirely up to you. Either way, we are here. We will answer. Hopefully this has been helpful to all of you, and you've got a better idea of how it works. It's not massively complicated.
Well, no, it isn't. Titan is already a complex enough game.
It is. I feel that for a heavy Euro, this adds an extra dimension to it, extra possibilities, without adding lots of extra actions and things that kind of weigh it all down. Because really, one of the things I love about Titan is how quick and fluid the turns are. So the fact that there aren't too many extra things being added in is great. There's just extra cool stuff you can do if you can make it work.
Not extra game time, just extra analysis time.
Yes, extra analysis time. So yes, please do leave us your questions in the comments section. Please do leave us your questions on the Kickstarter page. If you haven't backed the game yet, what are you waiting for? Head over to the game page and please do take a look. We would really appreciate any help that you can give us with getting the campaign as far as possible and getting those stretch goals unlocked.
Well, I think everybody will appreciate that.
Yes, most definitely. So thank you so much, everyone, for your time. We hope that you enjoyed the video, and we will be back very soon with more stuff.
Have a nice evening, folks.
Have a good evening, everyone. Bye.